Alright, Raj Yoga is the old system or science followed by great rishis and saints to help them in realizing self or God. It was prevention in inner likha hai, self or God. You see, the God is in everybody.
Yes.
It was prevalent in India long before the time of Ramayana. Bilkul right. It was the first introduced by a great rishi who lived 72 generations prior to Raja Dashrath of Suryavansh. He devoted much of his time pondering a good deal to find the real method of achieving freedom by which problem of life could easily be solved. He was swimming in the central region, वो आपने जो भी बताया, as described in this book, being mostly attached to the center itself. His state was akin to that of present personality, now working for the change as required by nature. After pondering long over the subjects, the great sage at last discovered the method which ultimately developed into what is known as Raj Yoga. When he was in close touch with that center, he discovered the reality of the world with its cause or force in existence. He found out that the motion or stir of some power from beneath the center brought the present world into existence. The stirring thought is, in other words, called Upadam Karma or Kasab,
Upadan Karan.
Upadan Karma,
Karan.
Karan. At
Or
last he arrived at the conclusion that it is the outcome of power, which is similar to or identical with the thought of power of man. Naturally, he deduced that thought could bring out such results and that his power is ultimate. Power is unlimited. Okay, he then took work from the thought power which fell to our Lord and with he started training. That is the basis of Raj Yoga or the King of Yoga. बहुत बढ़िया सही है. The kingly thing in us is thought, which is ultimately developed, steering us to our goal. Sages after sages have improved and developed it as their practical experience increased. Thought ultimately takes the form of reality and appears in a naked form. So, to say this can be verified by those persons having a clairvoyant vision of a high merit. There may be different methods of teaching through this science, but the governing principle remains the same. With this power of force, we establish a link with God. Improvements have at times been made by great sages to develop it in accordance to the needs of the time. Right, commentaries have been written on the subject, discussing elaborately and philosophy of yoga, but the underlying thought is the state of vision which a man must develop. Things appear in their um,
perspective.
true perspective, and their mystery is revealed to him who rose farther in his cylinder, doubt,
Dug out.
dug out, and improves to the utmost. Generally, philosophy have attempted to reach the innermost core of things through reason and not through vision. Okay, reason in its popular sense may be faulty and may fail us, but if a thing is seen through institutional insight without the unnecessary medium of reason, it will be visible in its original form without error or defect. Things have undergone such a change that it is very difficult to describe them at their particular step. The world has been in existence from time immemorial, and the correct date cannot be traced out, although certain persons have attempted to fix it to the cash Shripti era. Rotations and revolutions are going on. Their actions are multiplying. We must always attempt to find out things after rising above everything. That is the key point for philosophy to note in order to reach the accuracy of things. Generally, philosophers have attempted things before actually going into the life of practice, as is commonly the case with Western philosophers. I may say that it is not certain that philosophers, being a philosopher, cannot be corrupt or degraded, but there is no philosophy of corruption or there is no possibility of corruption or degradation if he has studied things by leading a practical life. Okay, right. Sages in India generally have attempted philosophy by first going into the life of. अच्छा, ये कमाल की चीज़ है कि वो पढ़ना और गुड़ना में फ़र्क है ना. तो यू मस्ट लिव व्हाट यू आर प्रीचिंग. Practically, never mind if they have not improved to the level depicted in it or required by the philosophy. They have attempted to open up the secrets of existing things as far as they could do at their level of advancement. The outcome is the 6 schools of philosophy in their different hues and colors. We should always attempt the expression of things only when our practice or abhyas is over. In short, we should try to understand things when the knots begin to open by themselves, and it is the vision of the central region I have talked about later on. Everything that comes to our judgment from that place shall be correct without the least chance of error. बिल्कुल सही फिलॉसफी है भाई, बिल्कुल. I am now सहज मार्ग. I am opening today, थोड़ा और पढ़ेंगे आराम से. I am opening today the greatest wonder of our system of Raj Yoga in the light of Sahaj Marg. Very few people can realize the efficacy of the system. इतनी बढ़िया लैंग्वेज में लिखा है. बिकॉज देखिए, जो आदमी लिख रहा है ना, अगर उसमें प्योरिटी है ना, सच में सब कुछ उसने सच बताने की, तभी नहीं तो लोग फ्लावरी अंग्रेजी लिखते हैं. बिल्कुल ठोक के बहुत सही लिखा. वी थिंक वन थिंग एंड वन अलोन, द सुपर ह्यूमन नेचर. वी call it either guru, master, or the object of concentration. We have but one thought, and that of a certain superhuman personality, and very soon we find ourselves attached to the form of such that other things begin to look secondary. We attach importance to one and the same thing. If we pump water straight out into a channel, it will flow by its own force to some extent, and at the same time with the help of the machinery attached at the butt end. Similarly, we proceed in the channel of the Almighty with the thread of thought, attaching our will force at it butt end, that is from the starting point. The will force comes from individual mind, which makes our way clear. We keep the idea of pumping out a certain thing from its proper place, called the individual mind. The force increases day by day, and our individual mind too, having the idea of going above, becomes stronger and thus begins to lose the effect of bad training. It serves a double purpose. It cleans the individual mind and bring the goals of human life within reach. When you reach this stage, you find yourself soon jumping. हाँ, बिल्कुल सही लिखा भाई. थोड़ा सा मिलने पर आप खुश होना शुरू हो. Jumping into the occasion of eternal peace and sublimity, and when your thought becomes so strong that it begins to dwell permanently in the midst of the waves of the ocean. Every other thing downward then seems to be fading away. You have no other thought but the which you have made already. The result is that the things you see down below look like objects in a deep valley when observed from a high peak. When you do not see the things below, you feel no attachment with them. In the long run, the goal becomes quite vivid to the eye, and there remains nothing but the object you have really and correctly made. Now you are free from worldly attachment. I mean to say, you see things but attach no weight to them. बिल्कुल सही है. This thing continues for some time as long as you have the idea of the same nature. As time goes on, you feel yourself to be as free and forgetful as a sleeping person who satisfies his itching sensation in perfectly unconscious state during sleep. A man who is far away from the place where a band of music is being played does not hear its sound, while another man standing near feels it, but little if he is deeply absorbed in this own thought. He does not find himself with the music, but feels himself dwelling in his own opinion, in his own pious thought. How does he acquire this state of mind? The reply, as already said above, is that he finds himself absorbed in something of the most important nature. Then naturally the unimportant thing will have no effect on him. This is the condition of vairagya or renunciation. The inattention that he feels towards worldly object does not allow his heart to be impressed by things other than those of this important nature. The pious thought of realization he now has for an abhyasi. The only important thing is to seek his goal within his own self. Many people are striving hard for vairagya or renunciation. How easily it is gained, and abhyasi has no idea but of his own goal, and due to that he has lost all that is not worth having. You have gained vairagya or renunciation by the elementary practice of Raj Yoga. Your individual mind is in a way now connected with the plane of everlasting peace and happiness. In other words, you have made the way from your individual mind towards that high region, the gentle ways of the calm in the region. Right. Calm in the region of the Almighty begins to flow directly to it. That is the individual mind, and so in the long run you become one with it. We thought of one thing and one alone, attaching ourselves to the things far above our conception. The idea of greatness is now in our heart. Naturally, we feel ourselves as a part of trifling things in comparison to that. We do it over and over again. Now we have made the passage by connecting our thought with that high region for realization. As we practice this, clouds of darkness begins to disperse and a vacuum is created by the force of the will, the power that begins to rush in a high degree, with the result that individuality goes away and mind remains. When the mind separates itself from the godly mind, it begins to call itself as an individual one. Why do we feel it separated? It is because the function of the big mind on it ceases to exist on account of our doings and our goings on the wrong path. It gets saturated with these things so much that we feel nothing but reality, but feel only the impressions that these things have already made. The impressions grow so powerful that things overrule our senses. The surroundings, no doubt, also leave impression on you. Exactly right. Now, when we give place to that much important idea, the pious one in our mind, the impressions we had made begin to lose their density, and in the course of the time, we are free from these things. The effect of that is prevailing in that big mind is felt as well. If we go on practicing, we will feel the same thing in our individual minds as there is above it. When we feel these things permanently in our individual mind, think that its individuality is lost. When the time of creation came, the latent motion beneath the center grew stronger, causing a steering movement, which later led to the formation of the universe. That may be called the first or supermind of the Almighty. जो आप बोल रहे हैं, we owe our origin to that mind, which we call the first mind. On the back of the first mind, there is the center or the state of Tam, which is clearly explained in my book, Commentary on the 10 Maxims of Sahaj Marg, right? If you have brought your individual mind to the level of first mind, then you have only to jump above the first mind to where there is the center or the Almighty. When you realize yourself to become one with that state, you have realized the true reality. There you swim and swim, nobody knows in the end. When these things comes to you, you feel everywhere plainness, simplicity and calmness. When you begin to live in that, इतना बढ़िया इसने बनाया भी कमाल कर दिया. State without break. Even these three things seems to be lost. That means you have no impressions of even these things in you. Oneness is reigning now. This is the thing we begin by our elementary practice. See the efficacy of the system and put yourself to work. We generally lay stress upon meditation, apparently on the human form. The critics may perhaps consider it suicidal to the spiritual feeling. The case is not so, provided the person meditated upon is one special caliber, who has come down from the immaterial absolute for spiritual training, or who has attained the spiritual standard of evolution required for the purpose by supreme self-excursion. We take the example of Master Samarth Guru Mahatma Shri Ram Charanji Maharaj of Fatehgarh, okay, UP. Things will soon come to light, and he will remember, and the world will remember him ever after. He was one with nature. If we meditate upon such a great soul, the substance we are seeking for will come by itself. इसका किसी ने मेरे को वीडियो भी भेजा था, ये मास्टर समर्थ गुरु महात्मा श्री राम, हाँ, फतेहगढ़ वाले का. Mathematically, if A is equal to B and C gets equal to A, then ultimately C becomes equal to B. If you have selected such a master